It's tricky. I mean, for Shostakovich, when I was doing Shostakovich and Brahms, I mean, there's a lot of string writing for Shostakovich and Brahms, especially for string quartets and sextets and quintets. So I knew their writing very well, and I knew kind of their style and how they use the strings and what techniques they would use. Mahler was a little difficult because there isn't a lot of chamber music from Mahler. So I would go back and first look at the orchestral arrangements of these things, but also I remember my days playing in the symphony and playing Mahler symphonies and seeing how, looking at those scores and seeing how he would write for strings. And actually, the Kindertotenlieder was actually very easy to lift out string parts for the string quartet arrangement because it was so idiomatic with how he writes for strings. So a lot of that I could just lift out directly and set it for a string quartet, and it worked quite well. Rückert-Lieder was a little bit difficult. I had to really choose carefully how I arranged the instruments. But it's funny, the more you listen and the more you study the scores, you start to kind of absorb their language and their style. And I think that that's an important aspect of being an arranger that you have to kind of learn how to do, because I think you start to lose a sense of who the composer is if it's just a straight arrangement, just putting notes in places. I think you have to also kind of, like I was saying, absorb the spirit of that composer.